Hey everyone.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Congrats, Yusuf, on 1.0.
Thank you very much.
Google Meet started you off super quiet again. We can't hear you, so you're going to have to talk to us for 30 seconds straight to raise the volume.
For a bit in order for Google Meet to correctly calibrate to my voice, and it will now be louder, hopefully, and now it's okay. Okay, great. Thank you very much, James. Been a decade in the making. It's exciting.
Awesome. Do you get to relax now? Like the crunch is over, you get to just chill?
Now we're just starting.
Awesome. Hey Aaron, long time no see.
Hi everyone. Hey James. Indeed. It's been like a year and a half, maybe more even.
Like 2.5, I think.
Time goes by. I didn't notice.
Congrats, Yusuf. Saw the announcement.
Roger, you're super quiet. I can't hear you. Maybe it's Google Meet.
What you have to do is speak continuously, Roger, for Google
Hey,
Meet. Yeah.
there we go. Does that help? Yeah,
Much better.
It's like the fancy microphone that my wife got for some stuff that it just doesn't work with Google. I don't know why. I was just saying, congrats, Yusuf, and the announcement today. So
Thank you very much.
I know it's been a long time coming, but
All right. I'll be the secretary today.
thanks.
I already started to preparing all the files and notes, etc. So yeah. We have a few items in the agenda. There are some like merge conflict in agenda leftovers from previous committer. Ignore it. Don't try to fix it. It's already fixed in my branch. There are a few few discussions for today in agenda, and also we have a few action items from previous meetings. So let's walk through the previous action items. Let me share screen. Share. Remove notes. Copy past this. Action items. Remove. This is for today. And sorry if I'm doing this wrong, but I think it's good enough.
There's no wrong or right, just whatever works.
Yeah. So, James, there are 3 items that are assigned to you. Do you want to give an update on them, or should we move them to the next meeting?
Sure. I can give a quick update. The Slack rotation app is, I think, working because Igor knows that his responsibility this week. Everyone can manage this in Slack, but the management UI is terrible, but it works. So I think, Yusuf, you're next for our next meeting. TSC meeting uploads. I need to do some more investigation. Apparently, there's something I can turn on that hooks up our Google Workspace to our YouTube account. Then we can stream the TSC meeting to YouTube and have the recording just work. Need more time.
I'll just move it to the next one, okay?
Yep. CNCF about meeting note requirements. I haven't done anything about this. I didn't catch anybody at the KubeCon, so I need to do this.
Okay. Let's move this one. Yusuf, I think you provided this, the Telegram stats for different usage platforms. I think you posted this in Slack. So done. And you wanted to investigate the macOS specific installation warning. You also done this, right?
Yeah, I believe James offered the answer as to why I was getting it when installed through the browser. Apparently, macOS does something when you're downloading the artifact through the browser.
Sounds good. And this is it with all the previous action items. So let me copy paste. Here. So we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. So first thing to discuss is decision on wherever to lock and shut down the deprecated OpenTofu community slack.com Slack workspace.
I think there's. Oh, James, you can.
I looked at the analytics. There's almost nobody who posts on there. And I thought that it was completely empty until Dennis DM'd me on there from TerraGrunt last week. But that I think is the only case. Otherwise, I think we should just like kill it. It's been deprecated for a long time.
Roger?
My only comment would be if there's any interesting or historic information within any of the kind of more public channels, and whether or not we just need to archive everything and just leave it as a, like, don't contribute to this, but leave it as an archive.
It was
I don't know
free
what it's costing.
Roger, it was a free one, so Slack.
Oh, okay, so everything's drifted off. That's fine. Yeah, fair. Okay.
On my side, I have only one reservation. Like, if we still have, like, we'll need to search for the website and blogs, etc., for the link to it. If there's none, okay.
That's all done. Yep.
How about we just vote? Let's do this in a simple way. Anyone objecting in removing and killing this Slack?
For timeline, shall I try and do it now? Or find an owner to do it now?
Now, vote. Let's do the timeline. Any objections in just whoever is the admin will kill it after this call? Christian, means are you objecting?
No objection. I'm giving the thumbs up to kill it.
Oh. Okay, good. We're done with this one. Now, the next one is we have a new member joining. Arel, I think Arel nominating Yaron to be the TC member from N0. Somebody will need to help me with the process, but I think it's just like a vote on like, should we accept or not?
Yeah, I posted the link in our the data in our internal Slack, but this is for those of you watching online. This is just comes from our governance.md. That's the general idea is the person being nominated should be in good standing with the community, should have had a history with the project, and needs to be nominated, which has already been done by RL, and then needs a 2/3 majority vote to be accepted. RL, do you want to say a few words on some of Aaron's previous interactions with OpenTofu? I know he was here during the founding.
Yeah, so I think Yaron, you can also talk a bit about that yourself, but Yaron, you're pretty much part of the inception of OpenTofu, with just alongside me, trying to, when we were in the part of trying to figure out what we need to do in order to push this forward. So I know we contributed a bunch also in PRs during that time, and also in conversations and thinking about what needs to be done, at least, well, internally and not internally. And yeah, in NF0 also, the VP R&D, so you have a bunch of feedback from customers and things we know that people think about Terraform and Tofu, and what's better or worse and things they expect from it, then that can be done to help.
So to add to that, I've been one of similar as Arel. I'm one of the founding engineers of M0. I've been in the company for 6 years. My current position is the leader of the engineering group. Got extensive knowledge and experience with Terraform, TerraGrant, OpenTofu. Pretty much it. And to add to what Terra said about the initial fork the first steps of OpenTofu. So yes, I was part of the initial team. James luckily remembers me. I helped steering cleanups mainly of Terraform inside the fork. And also I got the chance to vote for the name. By the way, I didn't vote for OpenTofu, but that's the way it is.
All right, thank you. Does anyone have anything else they want to bring up before we put this to a vote?
Okay. Let's just vote then. And let's do this the same way. Any objections from anyone? Or if anyone thinks why Yaron should not be on TSC meeting, please say it now. All right. Yaron, congrats. Welcome to the team. Errol, it was pleasure. Thanks for your contributions, and hopefully our paths will cross again sometime in the future. Also, don't forget about OpenTofu, and please use it as much as you can in all your future endeavors.
Yeah, for sure. I want. Yeah, it's been a real blast being part of this project and working on it, and also being part of the technical steering committee. I think I'll always keep an eye out for the tofu. That's for sure. But yeah, thank you very much.
Sounds good. So the last one, KubeCon North America 2026 Project Pavilion booth for OpenTofu. Should we have one?
I think Larry raised this. I told him to close it, not because I disagree, but because I think just the maintainers just need to organize it between themselves. I don't think it needs a TSC. I think everyone I think there's no
And I did.
against it.
And I did close it, which I don't think there is any good reason. So the maintainers will probably be organizing this amongst themselves on this. And
So should I just remove this from the agenda?
yes, please. I don't think the pull request went through for this, but I appreciate you making sure that it was addressed. Thank you.
Sounds good. So I'll remove it from the agenda PR as well, not from the agenda, the file as well in the same PR. And we'll handle this.
Roger, did you raise your hand?
It was just say we discussed it previously, and I think the concern was that we wouldn't be able to staff it. So it's whether or not that needed support from the wider supporting group. But that was it.
Yeah, I will say, as soon as the conversation starts about the booth, I think the maintainers can do it, but it will be a case of we need people to man it, and we've got to understand how many hours you need someone at that booth for.
In what city it will be?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
And when?
It'll be in November.
November, okay.
So I'll be there, Larry. I assume you'll probably be there.
I will be there, yes.
But burnout and don't want, like, if you guys have to work other booths or talks and things like this, we should make sure we have a rota in place. People can cover it. And
Depends on the dates. I would love to join and like first of all meet you guys like in person and help wherever I can. So
That would be excellent.
I think this is where it's not needed from the TSC, but it might be nice to get everyone involved, because if other people are at the conference who are adjacent to OpenTofu, for example, like Sebastian from Scalar or anyone from M0, like they can also help at the booth. I just don't think it needs a TSC decision. I think it just
yeah.
Sure.
like, hey, everyone who's going to KubeCon NA who can help man a booth. And just for reference, the maintainers all have access to the CNCF service desk, and we have the ability to request a booth as soon as it's open.
Cool.
Speaking of which, are there any administrative things we need to do for the RL2 transition?
I think we need to update the TSC members document wherever that is. But I don't know if RL's listed as a maintainer anywhere. I think maybe I can talk to RL about this separately.
No, I think I'm not anymore, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think there's also some GitHub org stuff and potentially some email things that we need to sort out. But we can handle all that offline. Maybe just an action item, Igor, to make sure we cross all those I's and dot the T's.
sounds good.
Where we
So
usually
maybe
communicate through, by the way? I mean, is that the Slack channel that Areg tagged me on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
So
And
maybe
all
the
of the-
same with your own. They'll need the tofu email and stuff.
We can sort that out.
If we're at the end of the agenda, I do have one thing to bring up. Less is something to discuss today, but more to put a kernel in your brains before we hit this full on. But
Before you all start, should it go to the note or not?
Should it go? Yes, this should go in the notes. This is just as we're getting prepped. We don't have an actual day that we're planning on doing this, but we're getting closer to getting the beta out for 112. Been working with the maintainers team on that. We are starting to look at what's going to be on the slate for 113. Started to fill out some information and milestones, some of the project boards. But just kind of pitching that folks start thinking about what they're seeing from their respective user bases and what the biggest frustrations are, to potentially help the maintainers team focus on what's the biggest bang for the buck for 113, as that conversation starts over the next couple of weeks.
Cool.
I just took a note, Christian. We're getting closer to getting 112 out, starting to look for 113 scope. Ask what do we see from the user bases, any requests, wishes, etc.
Thanks.
Sounds great.
All done?
I'll need some help with I'm not sure how to access YouTube video. So if somebody can share the video URL that I can paste here, or how to upload it, I would greatly appreciate the help.
I can put the link to the Google Drive thing in our internal chat and have that pinned.
Igor
thank you.
doesn't have the YouTube account credentials.
Ah,
So it might be easier, Christian, if you just upload it until
Sure.
we automate it.
okay. I can take that.
Thank you.
All right.
If there's nothing else, we can finish early.
We'll miss you, RL. That's the main thing. All right.
See you guys too.
See you. Take care.
Take care, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everybody.
I can't leave because it's telling me